Lisa, have you seen my big balls? Just have a look at the size of these. So just finished lifting some sugar beet last night. I'm just tipping the last trailer out now before it gets a load of potatoes. Just about filled the yard up. I was too busy to film any last night, sadly. But just touching that puddle. Oil's really slow at the minute, so it's taking an age to come down. Well, it was really cold, rather. It's 4 degrees last night, though.
Right, so here we have a very sick fast track. The axle has come adrift on the back end. You can see the gap here. On the opposite side, yeah, probably ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. The whole axle's moved over. We've had to drop it off the trailer. Obviously, this wishbone here keeps the axle plumb. Is actually bolted this side, goes to the back, to the axle, to a big bush there, keeping it all in place. But the opposite side of the wishbone, where are we? There. One bolt out. Where's the other one? Probably can't see. Bit tricky.
Guess who's back? Back again. A pretty sunset, but camera's not allowing the best of it to shine through. So I just thought I'll show you what delights we're harvesting this week. This is pretty good going, really. It might look pretty horrendous to some of you. There's patches of the field which are clumpy, like this. So these are marquee, and they're fairly well known for their reluctance of the foliage to pack up and die. So that was a little family of potatoes, and it's just got to a point it's so wet it's formed a suction around the plant. But by the time they've rattled across all the cleaners and stuff, it's pudged it all together and literally rolled it tighter. Makes it a bit more of a problem. So it can only really be split now by hand. So again, that was another one. Just slightly clinging on. The skins are well set. It's just like, let's just roll it into Play-Doh. Here's another one. It's got a high chance if we leave it to get sluggy in here, but this is the last load or two left now. Just letting go. But yeah, just a slog. Some of the silty bits are a bit deader, and some of the blacker bits are a bit better, but anything with a little bit of body, it's kind of like this. Really kind of wet in the middle where the mother seed has gave all its juices. Here we go, look, this is where the mother seed has broken down, and it's just like a load of, it's like an overripe plum, it just pops. I mean, you could say I'll leave it and let all them fluids drain away, but frankly, it's so wet. We might not get a dry time now. You just got to go where you can go. Just can't piss about anymore. Yeah, we have potential this morning. Will it be sunny? We don't know. And just like that, the sun comes out. Lovely. Good for the mind. Yeah, we're chugging through it, very, very slow. I'm down to this now. But we're moving, we're not standing still. But what a lovely day, good start. So they don't look very pretty this week. In fact, last week. Once they've been over the grader in the farmyard, they're not bad. Not bad at all. There's no soil left once they've been over the herbert. So just doing a quick tip. This will finish this trailer. Drop the nodder right into the bottom. Keep bringing it up bit by bit. So if you can look through the soil, there's actually really good quality marquee potatoes in there. So these are destined for our long-term storage. And because of the clay element of the soil, they do store well. And our store can get them dry quick, so it's not too bad. It's not as bad as it looks. There we go. Roger just about to leave us. He's been our key tractor driver this year. Don't look at the mud in that trailer. Beautiful. No showpiece. Turning into quite a lovely evening. Look at that. If you notice, but all day you get that glare off the rear windscreen just there. It really needs, I think if this machine wasn't getting due to be replaced, I'd tint it to stop that. We have Paul over there. ripping up some of my work. Last few seconds of another field. One left. Oh. So I'll clean this out so I can fold it up. Dreamy morning this morning. Look at that. Every few seconds it seems to change, or you spot something else. The woods seem to be popping out of the fluff. This shed looks like it's floating, doesn't it? House. Generally, it's a bit like this. Zoom in on this camera. I've got the web slowed right down, so as they go to the right of the screen, there's an agitator there, and this is my second camera. It's a bit further up the webs. Coming out a little bit broken up. That's a horrible camera there. By the time we come out the cleaner, it look like that. A bit lumpy. And I can't set the cleaner any more aggressive, else it'll bung it up. So I've got to have it so it flows over. Annoyingly. And then in the tank, they look like that generally. So it's pretty hard going. That might shock a lot of growers, but. So David, why are you lifting when it's this cloddy and gummy and well, frankly, it can get a whole heap worse. A whole heap worse. The chance of drying is actually pretty minimal. Yes, it might go less sticky, but it won't get like the start again. However, on the positive, we are moving, we are getting them out, and the end's in sight. And quality is really good, which is the main thing. You've got a bit of a rotavator blade in it. Easy. That's the joys of having a web reverser. So it just reversed the web out of the problem, which saves a lot of faffing. There we go. Can put that back on again now. Been looking for that for 30 years. Just removing a bit more water. What's in the way of these roads? If I go through here, it'll turn into soup. Amazingly quick. Literally see it dropping. The bizarre bit here, quite black soil. Nearly dusty. It's unbelievable. sumo this a whole heap better. You're not going to turn this sumo into a seedbed then. Wow, that's so satisfying.
Not sure if you can see that. We're just drilling a little bit of winter wheat here. Some glee. 185 kilos a hectare. On some ex-spring oatland. A little bit sticky this morning. We've had fog nearly all morning, which is making a little bit sticky, but not too bad. Got no GPS. It's all been robbed out of this vehicle now. Have to do it manually, like probably look where I'm going for once, which is probably not a bad thing. Generally try and drill it on an angle to the combine and the cultivations that have gone before it, just so if there's any trash or rubbish, it doesn't block the drill too much. You're not running up and down the same bit from one end of the field to the other. It makes no odds for tram lining because we don't tram line with the drill. All the tram lines are put in with the sprayer. Beet cleaners arrived, yay! About 15 lorry loads, first little field been lifted there on the pad. Starting to go in, first of many. Lovely, that's probably about 30 mil down, probably a little bit more, 1.25 inches. Lovely jubbly.
I don't usually stop for lunch, but I have today. I've caught the trailers up, so I'm going to stop. Got the kettle on the boil for a nice cup of coffee. All I can hear is the birds cheeping away in the background. It's lovely. When the sun's out today, it didn't come out at all yesterday. It was a total fog out all day. So today seems fantastic. So Paul's drilling opposite me here, and I'm here. So we've took the GPS out of this crawler, and would you know it? Does that look straight enough? Yeah, still got it. This is a field of, this is coming wheat after spring oats. What he is missing is he can't look behind him, because as soon as you look behind you, you get a wiggle. didn't actually plan on using the crawler much now. I thought the Fendt would take over, because again it's so wet underneath. We've just left it on the drill, and we're just using the big Fendt on the Sumo, the mounted one as well, because it's lighter and doesn't put the same amount of squeeze down the packer. It's a bit lighter on the packer as well, because it's just so wet. But yeah, getting all right. It does seem a bit primitive back in the old Cat though, but it just treads so light, nothing else will touch it.